Alright, so this is a review on Pop Smoke's album, his debut album, Shoot for the Stars, Aiming for the Moon. The artwork is not what I would have expected, seeing as there was so much hype and controversy around the artwork that, well, just to give my two Virgils, Virgil's artwork was better compared to this. It's of a rose, like a chrome black rose. And yeah, I don't get it. And then there was another artwork that I liked that who shared it? I can't remember who shared it. Cause they shared many artworks of what I think just fan made. And there was one where he was blowing smoke, not him blowing smoke, but it's like his face was made out of smoke and you can see like his braids or whatever. Like that shit was fucking dope. It was that artwork was fucking dope. Yeah, this artwork. And let me not start, but I would prefer Virgil's one to this artwork. I'm just saying that's just my preference, especially because this is his debut album. I don't know if there's any more music or art, any more music that is a truckload enough to do another album. If there is, thank you. If not, damn, we got to just make do in it. But yeah, let's get into it. So there's basically 19 tracks, and as I'm aware, 50 Cent is the executive producer for this album. I swear, yeah. Listen, I'm a black man, right? Before I get into this, I'm a black man. And there's been many people that have said this before. Yeah? Not only does Pop Smoke look like 50 Cent, they sound like each other in a way. I mean, is it possible they could be related and they didn't even know? Because that can happen, you know. But anyway, there's 19 tracks. There's Bad Bit from Tokyo, Aim for the Moon featuring Quavo. And then there's For the Night featuring Little Baby and Da Baby. Can Little Baby and Da Baby and Baby actually make a full-on mixtape? I think that will, yeah. I think that would be dope. I'm just saying. And the baby I'm talking about is Birdman, you know. Birdman. Don't know how to do that, but if you know, you know. Let's get back to the album. So there's 44 Bulldog, then there's Gangsters, then Yeah Yeah, then there's Creature featuring Sway Lee, then there's Snitchin' featuring Quavo and Future, then there's Make It Rain featuring Rowdy Rebel, then the Woo featuring 50 Cent and Roddy Rick. I'll talk about that in a minute. Then there's The Coast Shit featuring Tyga and Quavo. Wow, Quavo is on a lot of tracks on this album. Interesting. And then there's Enjoy Yourself featuring Karol G. Then there's Mood Swings featuring Lil TJ. That's expected. Yeah, there cannot be a Pop Smoke album without a feature from Lil TJ. If you know, you fucking know. Then there's Something Special. Then there's What You Know About Love. Then there's Diana featuring King Combs. Then there's Got It On Me. Then there's Tunnel Vision, the outro. Then there is the bonus, Dior. So yeah, first and foremost, I don't like using the word rest in peace or rest in paradise. I think it's a bit cheesy and to say. And I also feel like it's a disrespect to the person. And I only say that because at the end of the day, I prefer saying, yeah, may their legacy continue to live on. Do you see what I'm saying? Because especially when you do art, when you do music, when you do anything, when you do anything, you're creating a legacy in it. So you want to make that should be able to be maintained. So you know, make Pop Smoke's legacy live on, and clearly with the impact he has made in such a short amount of time since his career started, you know, his legacy will live on. Especially because the album title is called Shoot for the Stars and Aim for the Moon, or Aim for the Moon. And I believe there's a foundation similar to that he set up like previously before his untimely death. But yeah, I mean, the track that really, I don't know how to explain it. The track that I like the most is The Woo, but the interesting thing is, I was trying to avoid as much as possible from hearing anything to do with Roddy Rick. The reason why is because of, listen, I don't believe in, I don't say I don't believe in conspiracy theories, but you know, there is certain things that just makes you question certain things. So it's like, me, I'd rather just stay out of it. You see what I mean? If I know, if my instincts and my energy just doesn't feel right about it, then I'm not gonna be around that energy in it. So it's like, fuck it. But it's unavoidable here. But it just so happens that's my favorite song on the album. Like, I like the majority of the songs. Like the rhythms are cold. I'm glad they used the majority of the album were like from a UK drill producer. I think there was a couple UK drill producers, but there's definitely a few. I mean, definitely UK drill beats on there, which is why I believe Pop Smoke is, you know, loved in the UK because of the connection. I had the feeling, I don't know if I mentioned it in my review of his mixtape he released earlier. Was it earlier this year? I think it was, you know. But yeah, like, I think I've mentioned, if I didn't mention it then, I'll mention it now. I would have thought that he would have had like at least, I don't know, a UK drill artist on the album, if not one or two, because of using a UK drill producer. I think, you know, they were going to bring in that connection. I don't know in it, like, I don't know, but I would have liked to have seen that, just because, like, if you're using the sound, it would make sense to be like, let me just feature, you know what I mean? Like, it would have been nice to hear and nice to see, but it is what it is. It's still a decent album. As usual, I take one track, in fact, as usual, I take one song or the title of the album, you know, and I do what I do. If it's out of context or in context, it is what it is, and it's just the title of the album, actually. Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. And basically, in life, doesn't matter within dating and relationships, but let's just say within dating relationships, you really have to shoot for the stars and aim for the moon, or aim even further than the moon. But let's just say aim for the moon so you can shine it bright, yeah? And the thing about the moon is has a connection to the emotions. I believe that is right. Let me check that properly, because because at the end of the day, when it comes down to life, you have to have the right knowledge and to move in it, to be able to get to that level, to aim for what you're aiming for. You have to, give me a second, I'm trying to get this up. Yeah, this thing is not, it's not happening. It's just not happening. Yeah, because I don't know why the keypad on my tablet has stopped working again. But anyway, yeah, you have to aim. You gotta really aim for the moon, innit? Because look, in life, if you set the bar low, yeah, you may achieve it, cool. But if you set the bar high, you may achieve it. In fact, you will achieve it when you got the right knowledge in your brain, in your system. Yeah, at least if you take it in subconsciously, because at the end of the day, with information, that's how you're taking it in. You're taking it in subconsciously, and you're outputting it in different ways. So let me give you an example, right? If you click the link in the description box below, you'll get access to online courses such as Roles and Relationships. In that course there, you'll learn how to develop yourself as a thoroughbred alpha male if you're a man watching this. And if you're a woman watching this, you'll learn how to develop yourself as a pure feminine woman, and you'll learn exactly how dating and relationships actually work. Because when you have that knowledge, right, what's going to happen is, naturally, you're going to come across circumstances that will allow you to live that knowledge that you have. Do you see what I mean? But it comes in a time and a place where it's just completely organic. It cannot be forced whatsoever. Now, listen. Click the link in the description box below. Yeah, the album is there, so that's it. The link to the album is there, so go stream that. I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10, not just because of the unfortunate circumstances around Pop Smoke, but mainly because, like, he knows, it's like, what happens here is there's some artists that they know what sounds and fits right for them. Do you see what I mean? Like, they know if they work on this particular rhythm, they know. This is why he works well, and he maintained working with UK drill music producers. It's because the partnership, you see what I mean? Like, they work well together. Let's be real, not everyone, I don't give a fuck where you're from. Not everyone can sit well on a UK drill rhythm. Drake. But, like, not everyone can do it. You see what I mean? But yeah, go stream the album. The link's in the description box below. Like I said, a 10 out of 10. If you've got any questions, any topics you'd like for us to discuss on our videos, leave that in the comment section below. And remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, because you never know, the video you suggest might just be next.